Welcome back to the channel, Football Family. Today we're diving into another set of tightly contested fixtures, each one carrying tension, strategy, and the potential for game-changing moments. As always, the goal here is to walk you through these matches with clarity, depth, and a storytelling flow that keeps you watching all the way through. These matchups don't just offer predictions, they offer a deeper look into how teams behave under pressure, how styles clash, and how small details shape the final outcome. So settle in and let's take each game one step at a time, building up the narrative and unlocking the patterns that guide these results. Palmeiras vs Vitoria. Correct score 2-0. Palmeiras win. This fixture sets the tone for the entire lineup. Palmeiras enters as the more structured, composed, and balanced side, especially when playing in front of their home supporters. Their style relies heavily on controlling possession, dictating the rhythm, and slowly breaking down opponents through sustained pressure. Vitoria often struggles against teams that keep the ball for long stretches. Their defensive lines tend to tighten early, which can cause them to eventually fall deeper and deeper as the match progresses. Against a side like Palmeiras, that becomes a long and exhausting battle. The first goal becomes a natural result of pressure. Palmeiras usually creates enough momentum to force errors, open passing lanes, or generate rebounds in dangerous areas. Once they take the lead, they tighten control even further, reducing Vitoria's ability to counter. As the match continues, Palmeiras keeps applying steady pressure. Eventually the second goal comes as a product of dominance rather than unpredictability. The 2-0 scoreline illustrates a match where the home side stays in command from start to finish. Juventude vs Cruzeiro. Correct score 0-1. Cruzeiro win or draw. This matchup is far more tactical, with both sides relying on defensive organization and patience. Juventude tends to approach games cautiously, especially against opponents who are hard to break down. Cruzeiro brings a disciplined structure into this match, focusing on suppressing clear chances and waiting for moments to exploit space. The match likely starts slowly, with both teams cautious about committing too many numbers forward. As the game develops, Cruzeiro gradually absorbs pressure and begins finding channels to create controlled transitions. Their stability allows them to push forward methodically rather than recklessly. The winning moment often arrives from a well-timed build-up, exploiting a defensive lapse or a rare opening in Juventude's compact shape. Once Cruzeiro takes the lead, the match shifts into a rhythm where keeping the advantage becomes the focus. Juventude pushes forward slightly more, but Cruzeiro's structure holds firm. The prediction stays safe with Cruzeiro win or draw, and the 1-0 correct score captures exactly how tight and tactical this fixture tends to be. Peterborough vs Stockport. Correct score 1-1. Both teams to score. Yes, this is the kind of fixture built for tension, swings, and unpredictable spells. Peterborough and Stockport both possess the type of attacking mindset that leads to open exchanges. Neither team usually sits back for too long, and both rely on forward movement to control matches. The dynamic of the game encourages chances at both ends. Peterborough typically attempts to set the pace early, pushing the ball wide and creating forward runs that force Stockport to reorganize quickly. But Stockport is not easily overwhelmed. They respond with direct play, quick passing, and an ability to break into dangerous spaces when the opportunity presents itself. The first goal can fall to either side due to the openness of the fixture. Once one team scores, the game rarely slows down. The other team pushes hard to respond, increasing the pace even further. The equalizer becomes almost inevitable, turning the match into a balanced contest. A 1-1 result reflects exactly the kind of push and pull battle these teams often produce. With both defenses exposed at moments and both attacks confident enough to break through, both teams to score. Yes, aligns perfectly with the matchup. Hobro vs Hvidovre IF. Correct score 0-1. Hvidovre IF win or draw. This fixture leans heavily toward discipline, structure, and tactical patience. Hobro tends to struggle against teams that defend compactly while looking for precise moments to strike. Hvidovre IF brings exactly that approach into the match. The early stages are likely spent establishing control in midfield, with neither side taking unnecessary risks. Hvidovre IF typically excels in matches where calm decision-making dictates the outcome. Their defensive positioning often frustrates Hobro, who can find it difficult to create clear chances when faced with organized resistance. The decisive moment often comes from a well-crafted transition, Hvidovre IF pushing forward quickly after recovering the ball, exploiting a gap that appears when Hobro commits too many numbers forward. That moment leads to the goal that shifts the entire dynamic of the match. From that point on, Hvidovre IF focuses on keeping the lead through shape, positioning, and disciplined defending. Because of their structure, the prediction remains safe with Hvidovre IF win or draw, and the 0-1 correct score fits the overall tone of the fixture. Fluminense vs Flamengo correct score 0-1. Flamengo win or draw. This is one of the most intense fixtures in this lineup. The matchup carries weight, history, and a rivalry feel that always brings tension to the pitch. These matches rarely lean toward high scoring. Instead, they become tactical battles where every small mistake becomes magnified. Fluminense usually tries to settle the game with possession and controlled build-up. Flamengo, on the other hand, brings compactness and precision, relying on selective surges rather than constant pressure. This contrast creates a match where the margins are razor-thin. As the match unfolds, Flamengo's ability to stay composed under pressure often gives them the edge. Their transitions tend to be cleaner, their defensive resets sharper, and their awareness stronger in key moments. When a breakthrough arrives, it typically comes from a well-timed move rather than chaotic play. Once Flamengo goes ahead, the match becomes even more controlled. Fluminense pushes, but the visitors tighten their structure and deny clear openings. The 0-1 correct score fits a fixture defined by tension and narrow margins, and Flamengo win or draw aligns with the rhythm and balance of this rivalry. Recap: Palmeiras vs Vitoria. Correct score 2-0. Palmeiras win. Juventude vs Cruzeiro. Correct score 0-1. Cruzeiro win or draw. Peterborough vs Stockport. Correct score 1-1. Both teams to score. Yes. Hobro vs Hvidovre IF. Correct score 0-1. Hvidovre IF win or draw. Fluminense vs Flamengo. Correct score 0-1. Flamengo win or draw. To everyone who stays with the channel, who watches till the end, who supports every breakdown, every prediction, and every new upload, thank you. This community is built on your energy, your passion, and your consistency. Every view, every like, every comment strengthens the channel and pushes it forward. Your loyalty is the reason these long-form predictions keep getting better. Your interaction is what drives the momentum, and your presence is what makes every video feel alive. To all the returning fans, your dedication means everything. To the new viewers, welcome to a growing community built on insight and passion. And to everyone watching right now, your support is the backbone of this channel. Stay locked in, stay engaged, and stay part of this journey. More predictions, more deep analysis, and more high-retention content is coming your way.